Hey everyone, it's Tanya, the fitness manager at Raw Fitness Saratoga. If you haven't checked out our website yet, it's www.rawfitnesssaratoga.com. We're located in Saratoga Springs, New York. So I'm here today to introduce you to our absolutely August challenge. It's the first day of the month, and we wanted to give you guys an overview of the challenge you'll be taking on together. So as you'll see, we have a calendar here of exercises. Each week is dedicated to core stability and strengthening. Jen will go over these exercises for you to show you how each one of them goes, but in the meantime, I did want to tell you a little bit more about the challenge itself. So in addition to the core and cardio that we'll be doing, you're going to have two teams this month. We're going to have team no processed sugars and team no alcohol. You'll limit all other inflammatories such as dairy and pastas, but you'll make sure that you're specifically restricting one of those two to really be on a team and support each other. So here's all of the rules. The contract will be in our studio. You can take a look at it. Feel free to stop in. It's just $10 for the month. You win a free month if you end up losing the most inches. You're going to get weighed in and measured, and at the end of the month we'll do it again and we'll determine the winner. So here's Jen. She's going to show you the first week of exercises and start with Pilates roll-ups. And here's Jen starting with some Pilates roll-ups for you.
All right, so when we're doing those Pilates roll-ups, we have different leg positions we can choose. But we want to take those arms out nice and long without raising up the back or tilting the rib cage. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, drive the rib cage down, then allow the arms to swing, breathing out at the top, and allowing the back to come down in the same manner. Now, to make this more difficult, you can go ahead and bend one knee in. Now, remember, that's an advanced move. Don't go there until you need it. And then, obviously, I can take both legs up, making it almost like a sit-up position. But remember, it's about pulling the rib cage down first, breathing out, coming all the way up and down.
Great, thanks. Next is bicycle crunches.
All right, bicycle crunches. Down, hands behind the head. I'm going to start with my knees over my hips, not over my belly button. Okay, that's going to lift up and tilt the pelvis. We don't want that. So we're starting out nice and long. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tilt the body, lifting my shoulder blades up off the ground, and then back down, okay? Now, start slow with these, and then when you get more controlled with your body, you're going to breathe out, lifting the shoulder blades, not just rocking side to side. And as I pull in, I always want to come back and get into that center position. So we don't want you cheating and pulling that knee in way far, because then you're only lifting up tiny. We really want to make sure we're getting those obliques and the transverse abdominals.
Cool. Next is those stacked leg lifts.
All right, so leg lifts. If you take a peek at my feet, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to have one foot on top of the other. My hands are read down to the side. I'm going to lift the body up just a smidge, okay? I'm just once again engaging the rib cage to keep my back safe. I'm going to lift the legs all the way up and then back down. Trying not to touch on the bottom. Now I do have a tension through the top of my toe pushing into the heel. So you're going to do half of your leg lifts with one foot on top, and then you're going to switch to the other side. Remember, if I need support for my neck, I can do that as well. Okay, one hand or both hands, but it's about being controlled and breathing the whole time.
Great. Next on the list is those heel taps.
All right, so heel taps. I have my legs in tight or out wide, depending on how hard you want to work. You can play with both. I'm going to lift the body up. My arms are going to be down. I'm going to reach down, and I'm tapping the heel. Now, to advance it, I can reach a little further. I'm keeping my shoulder blades up, my rib cage engaged, but not tilting that pelvis. Remember, we're trying to work on the core, so tilting the pelvis puts it into pain in our back. So we want to keep that contracted down. Heel taps.
Great. Next is those plank Spider-Mans.
All right, so flipping over. So much fun. We're going to go ahead. Remember, I always like to recommend getting your toes off of the mat while you do these. My palms are out, okay? Nice, long, big, wide fingertips, setting my balance. My core is engaged. I'm going to be pulling the knee out and knee out. So I'm holding a plank form. My core is engaged. And remember, at any time, I can also take this down to my forearms, continuing to breathe to make sure that I'm staying safer out of my shoulders if I need to.
And last but not least, for this week specifically, it's just a plank hold.
All right, very easy to show. Remember, I can put in a little bit of advancements if I want to, but I'm starting with my elbows underneath my shoulder blades, my head up nice and long by my hands. Nothing really supportive here, so I'm staying up tall. I can seesaw front and back if I like to, keep myself from being bored, or I can rock side to side doing those hip drops. But remember, just holding is good enough. Make sure that you breathe, keep your neck soft, and remember, abdominal work is meant to help your full structure, your total posture, and overall allow you to do your recreational activities for life. So join our challenge, stay tough, stay together, stay committed as a team, and overall have some fun this August. Peace out.